Mob Psycho 100 Volume 11 is here at last. And yeah, like I always say every video, it's been a very long wait. But as usual, it's also worth the wait every time. And now with Volume 11 out the way, we're near the end of Season 2 content of Mob Psycho 100. I believe this coming August is when Volume 12 will come out, so at least this year we'll be finishing Season 2 sort of content. Though I'm not sure about Volume 13. That might come out next year, or if we're lucky, it could come out near the end of this year. But anyway, let's just get on with the current volume that we've got right now. So, we've got a very nice logo. It's in pink this time, with Mob just standing on the beach. Very detailed sand here. It's like lots of footprints, lots of dots. At the back, it's just the ocean with, for some reason, a hole going into the ocean. Which sort of makes it be a joint picture here, with a picture of Mob on the side and the pink number and logo. I'm going to quickly show you the message from One. Thanks to you, there's going to be an anime Mob. It's awesome. Yeah, I'm sure One probably wrote this far before even the first season of the anime came out, so that's probably why this seems quite out of date compared to the back where it says Season 3. But yeah, it's weird. We've got all this stuff and advertisement. Yeah, so a lot of this volume is mostly the side characters and a bit of Mob taking out the Ultimate Five, who we just got basically introduced to like the previous volume. But yeah, let's just get into the actual volume itself. Volume 11, all the chapters. I don't know if this is also just me or not, but this volume has felt very short. Like, usually it takes me a bit longer to read through these, but this one was super quick and easy to read through. There's not really much of a make. There's like a mini one at the end, but that's really it. All these chapters are quite short, I think. This is, yeah, a very quick, like I just said, this is probably the quickest and easiest volume to read in the series. But yeah, picking up where we left off, the Bossa Claw is still trying to dominate the world with his Ultimate Five, and this big guy is after Mob, and he's unconscious. I have noticed a bit of a plot hole for this. Dimple was able to possess Mob in his sleep, and before it's been confirmed that he wasn't able to do this. The only time Dimple was able to possess Mob is when Mob left his body to go into another body in the Mogami arc. I'm not sure if that's me misinterpreting how Dimple possesses people, but I'm pretty sure Mob can resist it even in his sleep because of his psychic barrier. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong on that, by the way. But yeah, Dimple and Mob get split up with from Reagan. The Body Improvement Club find Mob passed out and try to protect him from this big muscular guy. But Dimple possesses the leader of the Body Improvement Club and takes out this Esper. And as I can't remember much of the Ultimate Five's names, as they're like only really that important for this arc, I'm just going to be addressing them by like their power and what stands out to me. But there's the blind guy who basically teleports. He's in this volume quite a bit, and he's mostly fighting all the side characters. That's at least half this volume. Mob wakes up, obviously, and fights the plant Esper guy, along with some of his underlings. But this fight gets interrupted, as, you guessed it, Mogami breaks out of his vessel that he was captured in, and it was just so cool just to see this for the first time in the anime and rereading it in the manga. It's just so cool. I don't know if he actually kills these guys, but they look dead and it's really horrifying. I love this effect Mogami has where he's just this pure dark evil, and it's so cool to see him again in this arc, and unfortunately this is the last we ever see of him in the entire series. And there's always been a big debate of who would win in a fight between Mogami and the Bossa Claw, and it's kind of a shame they never meet, despite how, I guess, close in distance they are right now. But yeah, the Bossa Claw basically beats up his own son, Sho. I know, great father, he's abusive. But yeah, he starts beating down his son, who basically stored up his energy for 2 years just to fight his dad, but turns out his dad's been holding on to energy for over 20 years, so there's a big difference there. Yeah, it's just really cool. So with most of the Ultimate 5 down, because Sho defeats the electronics nerdy Ultimate 5 guy. Forgot his name, but yeah, he gets taken down. Yeah, he basically gets taken out by like a suplex move. But yeah, the only Ultimate 5 members remaining now is Serizawa. When he opens his eyes, he gets Mind's Eye and sees all this. And just before he's even able to fight Mob, he gets taken out by Reagan with his self-defense rush. With Mob basically telling him not to hurt innocent people. And Mob even learns something from Mogami to go into the tower alone, because he has to be harsh sometimes, even if he doesn't want to be, just to get his point across. And the volume basically leaves off with Serizawa, with these makes here that aren't all that interesting in my opinion anyway. But yeah, that is volume 11. Pretty fun volume, obviously not the best, like volume 10. It's mostly just been battles and fighting the Ultimate 5. Nothing too character development wise or anything like that. And it's mostly been focusing on the side characters. But what I'm really looking forward to, I know I've said this a lot already, but volume 12, that's going to be the good one. Mob befriends Serizawa, and Mob finally fights the boss of Claw. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you all for watching, and hope you've enjoyed this review. Hopefully it's not too short, but yeah, thank you all for watching, and goodbye.